What's up, y'all? It's your girl Sang, and today we're gonna be reacting to content from Libs of TikTok's Twitter account. You know, I took last week off, so we kind of skipped it. So this week, just to play catch up, I'm gonna do Libs of TikTok, and I'm gonna do another episode where I do Clown World, and then we're gonna be back on track for next week, where it's just one and the other every other week. But let's hop into this and see what's been happening. All right, y'all. So this is the first one. You see what it says? It says the pronoun book for 5-year-olds. They're coming for your kids. Now, why does a 5-year-old need a pronoun book? What, they gonna tell you, they're gonna be like, Mommy, I'm a they and I'm a them. What is this? What is this? Oh, they got all the different ethnicities on there because you got a virtue signal. You gotta let everybody know you're so inclusive when you do these things, right? Welcome to the pronoun book. Join Ellie and Casey as they introduce you to the wonderful world of pronouns. Learn about what pronouns are, how they relate to us, and why it's so important to get them right. Oh, it's down here too. It's down here too. This fun, engaging, and empowering children's book is the perfect introduction to pronouns in relation to gender diversity and identity for children aged 5+. Through illustrated scenarios and explanations, it gently encourages children to learn pronoun etiquette and educates them on they/them pronouns. Trans and non-binary identities, misgendering, and neo-pronouns such as they, them, ze, zer, and fe, fair. Nonsense. It's all nonsense. Why does your 5-year-old need to know any of this? Why? I'm gonna be real with you. I wish I would be out with my nephew and he point and he just like, you know how kids are. Oh, look what that man or woman is wearing, right? Or like, I like they jacket, or I don't know. Kids be pointing stuff out. You know how it is with kids. And then a grown adult be like, excuse me, I'm not a him. I'm a czar or some crap. Yo, they would get cussed all the way out. I don't care what you think you are in your mind. You are not about to yell at my nephew for pointing something out. This how I know, like, if you not fully confident in what you are, you always gonna trip out. I gotta tell y'all something real quick. This happened years ago. I remember my little cousin, he had spent a whole day, he was kicking it with me, my boyfriend, and one of our other friends. We call him our little brother, but that's how like close we all are. And we got him up out the house. He wanted to hang with us so bad because he's like, I like hanging with my big cousin. I want to do everything she does. So we let him kick it with us. We took him to the park. We was playing basketball. We went out. We had a whole fun day, right? We get back to my apartment, and in the lobby, it was just a group of kids chilling, and there was a dog. So the dog actually looked like my little cousin's old dog he had when he was even younger, and they don't have that dog anymore. So he pointed to the dog, and he was just like, he's like, hey, that looks like such and such. I don't remember the dog's name. We gonna make a name up. That looks like Fido. And I was like, Fido? It took me a minute. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. That kind of do look like Fido. And I went to the elevator and I pushed the button. I had tuned everything out around me. And me and my little cousin was just talking and he was so excited. Next thing I know, I hear yelling behind me. And my boyfriend was like, hey, I'm gonna need you to like chill out. Ain't nobody even talking to you. And I was just like, wait, what did I just miss? And me and my little cousin turned around. One of the kids was gay. Didn't even know the kid was gay, first off. And he's just like, he was pointing at me, saying, look at the gay kid. He had this whole meltdown. And I was like, bro, wasn't nobody even checking for you? He was pointing to your dog. Your dog looks like a dog he used to have. Oh, nobody was checking for you. Did nobody even know you gay? What you tripping for? And he sat there, we all checking this dude, and we ready to like, because it's like a full thing full of kids. I don't even know if they was kids. I just know they was younger than us. And they all got quiet once we like checked him. And when he sat down, his friends was just kind of like, yo, they're not talking to you. Call, just chill out. And he's just like, but they pointed. It's like, bruh, you obviously aren't confident in being gay. If somebody pointing to the dog and talking about the dog, they ain't got nothing to do with you, triggered you. That's what this is with all this pronoun nonsense. When they be triggered off their pronouns, they are not as confident as they want to be in themselves. Because if you was that confident in being a zimzer, czar, feather, whatever you want to call yourself, you wouldn't be tripping if people you don't know are mislabeling you because they don't know you. So if somebody be like, oh, excuse me, sir, can you pass that? You wouldn't be sitting there popping up, oh, I'm not a... You would just be like, oh yeah, here you go. The only ones that should care about your pronouns is your loved ones. Them is the only ones that should care. Strangers out in the world, who cares? Like, who really cares? Oh, we got another one. This came like not far after the other one. Look at this. Rachel Levine calls for big tech to censor health misinformation impacting gender-affirming care. Says gender-affirming care has a positive value for youth. Oh, we know who this is from Biden's cabinet. This little sicko. Plus the other one that was stealing luggage. See, the other one that was stealing luggage, he up out of there finally. It took them a minute to get him up out of there. This one, okay, yeah, we gonna see what this one's about. Let me pause this real quick. We'll play this one.
So health professionals have a critical role to play. We must continue and to expand their work to address health misinformation directly with their patients. Now, this includes, but it goes beyond COVID-19. So I'd like to just talk briefly about another area of substantial misinformation that is directly impacting health equity in our nation, and that is the health equity of sexual and gender minorities. There is substantial misinformation about gender-affirming care for transgender and gender-diverse individuals. We are in this nation facing an onslaught of anti-LGBTQI+ actions at the state levels across the United States, and they are dangerous to the public health. The positive value of gender-affirming care for youth and adults is not in scientific or medical dispute. So we all need to work together to get our voices out in the front line. We need to get our voices in the public eye. And we know how effective our medical community can be talking to communities, whether it's at town halls, schools, conversations with others. And we need to use our clinicians' voice to collectively advocate for our tech companies to create a healthier, cleaner information environment. During a moment when public trust in our leaders and our information is very challenged, the healthcare worker community, the medical community does, I believe, maintain a high degree of trust, and we have to utilize that, and we have to utilize it effectively.
Y'all, when I'm gonna say this, if you have kids, you need to screen your healthcare professionals so diligently nowadays. It ain't like when we was younger, when you take your kids to the doctor, right? Our parents took us, and the doctors did their job. They was like, oh, they're sick, or they got this wrong. Here's medicine for this. You could trust the doctors. Nowadays, depending what side of the fence the doctor plays on, you gotta scope them out really hard. It's tough out here now to be a parent. Can you imagine? Because they starting to set it up now. Dang, I took a week off. I don't know if I reacted with y'all or if I just saw it on my own. But they have it set up now where they're trying to get it to where once a kid turns 12, they can medically their health information, their documents, they can have their parents blocked out of that. So only the kid and the doctor know what's going on. And if the kid wants certain things done, it'll just be between them and the healthcare professional. They're trying to get the parent out the whole equation. That's what's happening. Because you could run across some doctors and they start playing that whole pronoun nonsense and what gender is your child? It's like, what gender do you think my child is? Right? If I have a little boy, what do you think this little boy is? Well, he needs to tell me, or they gonna say something goofy. They're like, well, they need to tell me, and then I could proceed from there. No, that's not science. That's not science. If at the end of the day, if my son was like, I'm a girl, and he's telling you that, you can't treat him as you would treat a woman if he ends up having certain things. You have to treat him as a man. It's so good. They're really trying to get the parents out the whole equation, which is so weird. Y'all want to talk about all the demonicness happening in the world? We seen it. These videos and stuff, we're seeing it play out. What is this? Innocent, beautiful, family-friendly entertainment. Whoa! Yo, my video might get flagged. That's a lot of something. What is this? What's family friendly about this? off of that. Yo, if I want to see a whale roll around, I'd take my kids to SeaWorld. What are we talking about? Yo, that's too much. They said that was family friendly. Oh, did y'all see? So much stuff happened last week. Did y'all see the family friendly drag shows that was like in Texas and Knoxville, I think? And they was basically naked on that stage. Talking about family friendly, your kids could be here. It was basically an adult show. I don't know why these people want kids to see this so bad. It's adult entertainment. That's just crazy. That's like me running a strip club or something. Y'all remember when Chippendales? I don't even know if they do Chippendales anymore, but I know they have the Magic Mike dancers now that do the shows. But y'all remember Chippendales too? Can you imagine if they had shows like that? The men and their women. I don't know what the women version would be called, but imagine they had that and they'd be like, yeah, family friendly fun. And you bring your kid to that and dudes are just thrusting their junk in little kids' faces. People would lose their mind if that happened. But then we have stuff like this and people be like, it's family friendly and if you don't like it, you're a bigot. Because I don't want my kid to see adult entertainment? That's wild. That's wild. That's the most craziest thought. It's like if you wouldn't take them to a strip club, then why are you taking them to this? Why? Why are you doing that? That's weird. That's so weird. Oh, I saw this the other day. So an NYC shop owner takes matters into his own hands and blocks a shoplifter and forces her to pay. This is the way. Yeah. Because when I tell y'all security is paid just to be dressed up and scare people, but people know security don't do nothing. And that's how it was when I did security. All the shoplifters knew we couldn't do anything. So they used to be like, yeah, man, I know they can't stop me. And they kept stealing right in front of me. It's embarrassing. That was the worst job I ever had.
My son is
Go pay, I will let you go. Go pay.
You sure?
Go pay, I will let you go.
I will pay, mister.
Go pay.
Pay next
I
time?
will pay.
Go.
Nah,
Go.
pay now.
Go pay.
Nah.
No, please.
Go get
Nah.
those items and go
Nah.
to register.
No, you're gonna lock me up.
No, go.
You promise.
No. Go pay.
I would.
Go.
I would lock you up.
You got to be free. Go and pay.
No, you're not gonna do it.
Okay. You want the cops to take okay, so you wasting
This
your
wild.
time.
So can I just pay?
No. You wasting your
Can I
time.
just
This while. Y'all gonna lock me up. Oh, so you are afraid to go to jail. Then why are you doing this? That don't make sense.
Sigue
Go,
robando
pay.
golpe a todo.
Go.
can I pay?
You have to pay. Go and never come back. That's all I need.
You can take a picture now.
I'm taking everything when you pay.
I will pay now.
Okay, go pay. Get that.
Yeah, go pay.
What are the items?
Go pay.
Mira,
Girls, the jacket.
The white one?
No, the blue one. Blue, white, and this three. All five.
Just three.
1,
She-
2, 3, 4, 5.
She put everything
Oh, the
back.
blue jacket. Blue
I never had
jacket.
the white.
Blue jacket. Go pay. Give me your picture. Go.
Okay.
Okay, your headphone, miss.
Yes.
Your headphone.
Thank
Okay.
you.
He was polite about them headphones too. He was like, "Excuse me, miss, before you go pay for that, before I get you up out of here, your headphones on the ground." I would have looked right at them headphones. I'd have been like, "Toss them outside, toss them outside right now." You notice this been happening in Cali a lot, in all the big cities, and New York. Thieves just keep running up in stores, taking stuff, thinking they could do whatever they want. No, this man handled it correctly. And then the gas station in Philly, they went ahead and just hired an armed dude to stand outside with like automatic weapons, and everybody just like, well, ain't nobody robbed from him since he put that dude outside. It's like, yeah, I bet they didn't. And it's crazy that stores have to go this route now because the police really aren't allowed to do things anymore, which is, at least in these areas, which is crazy once you think about it, which is crazy. I would do it if I was a store owner. I'd be like, y'all ain't getting nothing up out of here. You try, you're going to leave with a hole right in the middle of your back. Just, bow, blown right through you. Yo, do y'all see this? Leftists, stop calling us groomers. Also leftists. This is a family-friendly event to them. I'm telling y'all, this is weird. Why would you take your child to this? And then look at the people in the background. She's smiling. They all smile. Yo, you gotta be a straight pedo to take your kid to some stuff like this and be like, oh, it's normal. It's cool for them to know this. No, it's not. It's weird. Then get mad when somebody call you a groomer or a pedo. You are. Ain't no person in their right mind doing this around kids. This is adult stuff, okay? You want to do this in your bedroom, your sex dungeon, your orgy lair, wherever y'all go, man. Do it there. You don't do this around kids. That's weird. BIPOC people need to create a safe haven without white people, and it's not racist because white people are awful. Well, white people, you guys are officially the minority. We said this in another one of these videos, except I was talking to white men. I was like, well, white men, you're officially the most hated ones out now. Hold on. I've never seen this before.
Never that.
Hold on, we gotta play this.
So obviously, it's not the actual skin tone when we're talking about whiteness. It's the entitlement, privileges, microaggression.
Oh, stop saying it like that. It sounds like you got a loogie caught right here in your throat and you got to spit where you're just like, or it sounds like you're trying to speak Hebrew and you're messing up. We're not gonna get into them jokes because some of y'all don't be thinking I be joking sometimes. It's a joke. We used to make those jokes with my family when I was coming up.
That white people indulge in because we live in a white supremacist society. Where whiteness...
Is that what y'all heard? Every time I said smash? Is that how y'all heard it? How she says, I can't even do it like her. Oh, my throat hurts trying to do it like, ugh. Is that what y'all heard when I said smash? I'm sorry. I apologize.
Is seen as the standard and catered to in everything that exists. In Hollywood, in government, in schools. And people will be like, you can't just base it off of that one racist person. When you're a person of color, it's never that one racist white person you encountered. The white superiority complex isn't everything you touch. It's never just one thing. And the way you carry yourself, your mannerisms, the way you speak, cumulative. And most white people are not actively fighting racism. So if BIPOC folks in their leisure time, because it's exhausting to be around that 24/7, want to be in the comforts of people that they trust, feel safe with, enjoy free time away from societal pressures of white dominance, which is constantly being pushed. It's not exclusionary. Some BIPOC folks enjoy a place of safe haven where whiteness is not centered. It's about nurturing and nourishing the wellness of BIPOC folks. For once, in their personal time and personal space, out of the million other times where they cannot. If you can't understand the need for that or respect that, you're exactly the reason.
Lady, you said a whole bunch of nothing thinking you was spitting. In fact, you were not spitting, okay? Like, what are you talking about? Isn't it crazy how, like, that side of the fence always want to talk about acceptance and inclusion and all this, yet they be the main ones talking about race all the time. They always be talking about race. And then if you on the other side of the fence, if you conservative and you're just like, well, I don't see that. That don't be happening. They want to call you every name in the book. Oh, you're choosing not to see it as a black person or a person of color because you want the acceptance of the white man. It's like, no, I refuse to be a victim. That's really what it is. I refuse to be a victim, and I refuse to live in a race-filled mindset and world where you're just paranoid all the time about nothing. About nothing. It's 2022, okay? What are your struggles? What's going on in your life that is so hard for you to be a person of color in 2022? Man, my grandma would laugh at you. She was from the South, bro. During the time of slavery and all that was going on down there. That's why she came up here. Discrimination and whatnot. Where we all segregation, where we had different water fountains and stuff. That was a struggle, that time period. Our great-great-grandparents and stuff, our ancestors, getting beat, being used as baby making machines, getting a butt broke in front of everybody. Those were literal problems. What you gotta go through today? My white boss got on my nerves. Do you maybe think the dude could just be an a-hole? It has nothing to do about color. When I was working, I dealt with many a-holes of all shades and varieties, okay? Like, what are we talking about? Color has nothing to do with it. I really wish a lot of y'all would just let the victim mindset go. I really do. Please just let it go. It's not worth it. When you're not where you at in life, it's the white man's fault that I'm stuck down here. Okay, then how do you explain the rich black people that made it? Oh, because y'all sucked off the white man. Or maybe we got off the victim farm and we figured out how to hustle and get it on our own and made it. Anybody can make it during this time period. It don't matter who you are. Okay? Man, woman, kids even out here. Well, what's that kid from YouTube? Ryan's World or whatever? Little kid, he out here out earning adults by tenfold, 100-fold, 1,000-fold. Anybody can get it up out of here. It don't matter what your race is. None of that matters. None of it. Everybody can eat out here. Stop being a victim. It has to be tiring. I know it has to be tiring. I saw a video where this chick explained how she got up off the woke plantation farm, and when she was on there, she said it got to the point where she couldn't even focus on school anymore. She couldn't even focus on school because all she kept thinking about in her mind was race and discrimination and stuff. And she hated she hated Ben Shapiro. And she wrote in her diary about him and others. And she was like, you don't control me anymore. I don't care about what you say anymore. These people don't even know you. This how hard y'all be tripping. Because everything gotta be about race and problems. Miss me with it. Because it's getting a little long, we gonna end it here. I hope y'all enjoyed the video for this week's version of reacting to stuff from Libs or TikTok. Y'all already know what to do is, if you missed the last video, there's a link tree in the description box. Now, it'll take you everywhere. I got a Facebook page, I got a Twitch page, all the social media. If you want to follow me on all these places to stay up to date, hit the link tree in the description box below. And until next time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss when I drop a video, and check the community tabs from time to time to stay up to date with everything I got going on over here. So that being said, you already know who it is. It's Sang.